Hey, I'm glad you're taking the time to listen to what I have to say. Hey, thank you for taking the time to listen. I think what matters to me is honesty and showing up, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. I've never been great at saying things perfectly, but I've always tried to mean them. I think people assume that silence means indifference. Sometimes it means you're still just figuring out how to speak. Sometimes it means you're still just figuring out how to I don't believe in pretending that we have control over anything, or that everything makes sense. I think growth is messy. I think relationships are messy. And I think that it's easy to assume that there's always going to be another chance to explain yourself. I always thought that time would fix everything. That eventually things would just line up and fix themselves. Turns out time doesn't care what you're ready for. There were things that I wanted to say. Not because I owed them to anybody, but because they were true. I think I confused being right with being honest and held on to that longer than I should have. And I told myself that space was healthy, that stepping back was me being mature. I just didn't want to be the one to reach out first. I was just too scared. I kept waiting for the moment when it wouldn't feel uncomfortable anymore, where enough time had passed where it wouldn't matter who spoke up first. I kept telling myself that I would get around to it, that I would say it when it mattered more, or when I felt more certain. I didn't know how to have this conversation while you were still here. And I don't know if this is the right way to go about it, or if there even is a right way anymore, but I hope that you knew that I listened, even when I didn't respond the way that I should have. I hope that you knew I was trying to become the person that you believed I could, even when I walked away from the example that you set. And I'm so sorry that I waited. I was never ashamed to be called your son. And I hope that you can forgive me for needing one more take.